Scorpio, flexibility. Okay, Willow Spirit, number 48. Interesting energy. I feel like you are letting go of the reins a little bit here. You're moving with the energy. So you're stepping more into flow rather than having this rigidity or this need for a certain outcome, I'm hearing. So that's really interesting energy for you for the month of January. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. See what you need to hear. So thank you so much for being here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, what else is coming through for you, Scorpio? By the book, number 11. Yeah, I feel like your integrity is still in place here. But I feel like you're putting down the rule book, is what I'm hearing. So you have created rules for yourself and you're letting them go. You're allowing, maybe you had a particular path and you're like, this is how I need to get to A to B, where you're letting that rigidity and that rule book go and allowing yourself, like, this is my vision, but I'm flexible in how this vision comes to pass, right? How this comes, I am open. How this looks, I am open, but this is ultimately, you're not shifting or letting go of your values, your integrity, all of that's intact, but it's the process that's shifting for you. Wow, okay. What else does Scorpio need to know? Okay, number 48. You've got 48 twice here, which is interesting. That may be of significance to some of you. Poised. Remain poised. I feel like you are gaining this sense of peace in being flexible. You're letting go of control, ultimately, Scorpio. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what else needs to come through for you for the month of January 2026. That's a lot. Am I taking them? I am. Okay. Number 37, Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. Number 34, Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. And number 43, Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. Interesting. I'm being really drawn to this hummingbird. You may have a hummingbird tattoo, or you may really love hummingbirds. There's something around it that's quite significant for some. Now, this poised energy is about being present. Be here now. So those two definitely are speaking to one another. Extra confirmation, because there is something that you are seeing differently. This is almost like the Hanged Man, where you are having a shift in perception. You see clearly now that it doesn't have to be a certain outcome, a certain way. As like you're letting go of certainty, I'm hearing, but I'm also hearing that you're letting go of control, which is beautiful. And it doesn't mean, and it's almost like making you stronger. I'm getting the strength card with this. You're taming the ego that says it has to be here by a certain time, it has to be a certain way, it has to, and almost with this flexibility, it's allowing you to give more of your heart space, because I'm getting a lot of green from this card as well, because I feel like you're living in flow and in trust So this is beautiful. Okay. Let's get the tarot out. All right, let's see what the tarot has for Scorpio for the month of January. Okay. Please and thank you, Spirit. The Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have clarity. You see clearly now. Yeah. Okay. What's going on in your energy? The Hanged Man. Wow, did I not say with the Owl Spirit? That's like the Hanged Man, a shift in perception here. You see something clearly. I feel like you see the benefit of being in flow, trusting yourself, trusting the universe, being flexible, letting go of those reins, and almost like floating down the river, right? Rather than swimming against the current. Okay, what's your challenge? The Seven of Swords. So this is that self-sabotage energy. This is that energy of wanting to take control, wanting to have a rule book. So releasing this is the challenge I feel for the month of January. Okay, and what's coming towards you? The Lovers. Beautiful. So this may be in relation to connections, but this is ultimately a decision card. And this decision I feel like is burning the rule book and allowing things to unfold and evolve as they are meant to, or clinging strongly to those reins. Okay, and your advice here, the Knight of Cups, leading from that heart space. Beautiful. I got that with the Lion Spirit here. There was a lot of green. Be generous of spirit. Operate from the heart space. Let the heart lead. Okay, trust the heart as well is what I'm getting. Right, let's have a look. Let's get some clarifiers out for you, Scorpio. Let's see, why is the Hanged Man here for Scorpio? Yeah, interesting. So there is a very defensive energy here. And we have the Emperor underneath that. So this is about control. You're having a shift in perception about the need for control, the need for certainty, and you are walking away from that with the Eight of Cups. I love this for you. It's a very, very powerful transformation. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in your challenge. Why is this here? Three of Cups. And the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So the Three of Cups is about coming together with others. This is about joy and celebration. And we have the Seven of Cups, which is illusion, the unknown, options, confusion. Interesting. If this is about coming together with another, partnership, business partnership, whatever this is for you, it's almost like the Seven of Swords is self-sabotage. You're sabotaging your joy. The joy in the process of getting from A to B, and especially working towards your goals. takes away the joy, because the sense of control and the sabotage here is because you're like, I don't know how it's going to end, so I must take the reins. So there is potentially a little bit of in and out energy with this. There's a challenge to let that go. Okay, the Lovers. Oh, it's coming out quick. Yes. So this is a life lesson with the Hierophant coming out. This is Taurus energy. But this is also committing, making a decision, committing to a path, committing to your heart with the Queen of Cups. The Two of Wands is about, here's the old and here's the new. The old still in your peripheral, right? Like I was saying with the Seven of Swords, that old way of being, that old control is still there. But you need to make a decision, the Lovers, in taking that new road. Because there is a part of you that's still fighting for the need of control, needing to be aware of the outcome. And remember, control, and it comes from fear, and it comes from the lack of trust in self, ultimately. That whatever comes, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle that. So if I control it, I control the outcome. It's a Seven of Swords. It's a false narrative, but it tends to keep your conscious, I guess, feeling safe. But it doesn't. It strips away from the joy in being in the moment. Also, the joy in moving with life and what it has to offer. Okay, so your advice here is the Knight of Cups, moving with the heart, following your joy. It's the Knight of Cups here. Yes. Oh, that one wanted to come out too. Anything else? Okay, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. This is about abundance. This is about investment, investing in self as well. Things growing, allowing things to blossom naturally, evolve. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So here's that decision. Do I take a leap of faith and follow my heart? We also have the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is that in and out energy. Do I, don't I? Because the King of Swords is about the mind. There's something in the mind that you're still, because the Seven of Swords, swords is all about the headspace. There is something you see clearly though, because I'm getting the owl on this card as well. And we got the owl spirit, you see clearly now. So even though you've been moving in this in and out energy, you do have the clarity. You are following your joy, your heart space. This is your advice because it's leading you to the Ten of Pentacles. Longevity, abundance, stability. You're happily ever after, really. So this is beautiful, Scorpio. Let me know if this reading resonates in the comments below. Otherwise, this is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight. And I'll see you next time.